Ever felt like you're running a race, but the baton never quite makes it into your hand? Or maybe you've seen a relay race and wondered, what's the deal with those zones and why are some so smooth while others look like a chaotic scramble? Well, today we're diving deep into the world of relay races, specifically focusing on something called the no-contact exchange. It's a crucial element, and understanding it can completely change how you view these events. Think about it. Relay races are a team sport, a symphony of speed and precision. But the exchange, that moment when one runner hands off to the next, is where races are often won or lost. A fumbled baton, a missed zone, or even a slight hesitation can cost a team precious seconds, potentially ruining their chances of victory. That's where the concept of no contact comes in. Now, before we get into the specifics of no contact, let's quickly recap the basics of a relay race. You have a team of runners, usually 4, each responsible for a specific leg of the race. They run within designated zones, and the goal is to pass the baton as quickly and efficiently as possible. There are different types of relays, like the 4x100 meter and the 4x400 meter, each with its own set of challenges. But the fundamental principle remains the same: get that baton across the finish line first. So, what exactly is a no-contact exchange? In essence, it's a baton pass where the incoming runner places the baton into the outstretched hand of the outgoing runner without physical contact between the two athletes. Think of it as a seamless transfer, a fluid handoff where the baton moves from one runner to the next without any fumbling or grabbing. Why is this so important? Well, imagine trying to grab a baton while running at full speed. There's a high chance of dropping it, or at least slowing down significantly to ensure a secure grip. This is where the beauty of the no-contact exchange comes in. It allows for a smoother, faster, and ultimately more efficient transfer. Now, you might be thinking, okay, no contact sounds great, but how does it actually work? That's a great question. The key lies in practice and communication. Runners train extensively to perfect their technique. They practice the timing, the positioning, and the handoff itself. The outgoing runner positions their hand in a specific spot, usually outstretched and slightly behind them, ready to receive the baton. The incoming runner, approaching at speed, places the baton into their teammate's hand without breaking stride. It's like a well-choreographed dance, where each runner knows their role and executes it flawlessly. The goal is to minimize any disruption to the flow of the race, maintaining momentum and maximizing speed. But there's more to it than just placing the baton in someone's hand. There's the zone, for instance. Each runner has a designated exchange zone, a specific area within which the baton pass must occur. Passing the baton outside of this zone can lead to disqualification, so precision is paramount. Within the zone, there's a smaller, often marked area called the takeover zone. This is where the outgoing runner is allowed to start accelerating before receiving the baton. This allows them to build up speed, ensuring a smoother and faster exchange. The incoming runner will aim to place the baton in the outgoing runner's hand towards the end of this takeover zone. So, the outgoing runner starts accelerating in the takeover zone, while the incoming runner approaches at full speed. The incoming runner places the baton into the outstretched hand of the outgoing runner, ideally without any contact, within the exchange zone. This requires incredible coordination and trust between the runners. Now, let's talk about some of the challenges involved in executing a no-contact exchange. One of the biggest challenges is maintaining speed. Both runners need to be running at or near their maximum velocity during the exchange. Any hesitation or slowing down can significantly impact the team's overall time. Another challenge is communication. Runners need to communicate effectively with each other, both verbally and non-verbally. They need to know when to start running, where to position their hand, and how to time the exchange. This often involves practicing together extensively and developing a strong sense of teamwork. Then there's the pressure. Relay races are often high-stakes events, and the pressure to perform can be immense. This pressure can sometimes lead to mistakes, such as fumbling the baton or missing the exchange zone. That's why mental preparation is just as important as physical training. So, why is the no-contact exchange so crucial? Because it's the most efficient way to transfer the baton while maintaining speed and momentum. It minimizes the risk of fumbling and allows runners to focus on running their leg of the race as fast as possible. In a sport where every fraction of a second counts, a well-executed no-contact exchange can be the difference between winning and losing. Think about the Olympics or the World Championships. These races are often decided by mere hundredths of a second. And in those incredibly close races, the quality of the baton exchange can be the deciding factor. A smooth, no-contact exchange can give a team the edge they need to cross the finish line first. Now, you might be wondering, are all relay races no contact? While no contact is the ideal and what athletes train for, sometimes contact does happen. It's not ideal, and runners try to avoid it, but in the heat of the race, especially in mass starts or more chaotic relays, some bumping and slight contact might occur. But the goal, and the technique they practice, is always the smooth, no-contact transfer. So, the next time you watch a relay race, pay close attention to the baton exchange. Notice how the runners position themselves, how they time the handoff, and how they maintain their speed. You'll have a newfound appreciation for the skill and precision involved in this crucial aspect of the race. We've covered a lot today, from the basics of relay races to the intricacies of the no-contact exchange. We've discussed the importance of speed, communication, and technique, and we've explored some of the challenges involved in executing a perfect handoff. Understanding these elements will give you a deeper appreciation for the sport and the incredible athletes who compete in it. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.